Hello all and Happy New Year and welcome to Different Stages Radio. JJ here. It feels like it's been weeks since I've actually spoke to you, so I'm going to have a big spiel today because it's so much to get caught up on. Thanks for joining me all through 2024, which was the first full calendar year of Different Stages Radio. And I'm already excited about this coming year that we already have an interview, a fresh one lined up for next week that I will be announcing the day after this episode is released on January 8th. So go check out the Different Stages Radio socials for information on that interview guest that will be happening next week. So once again, as every episode of Different Stages Radio is presented by the Moose Vancouver at 724 Nelson Street, your rock and roll bar. And we're going to have some info, some cool things happening with the Moose in the coming weeks and months. So stay tuned to that. Let's do a quick recap and then I'll blab some more. That last band you heard, maybe you're not aware of them, something kind of new-ish. They're called Days of Jupiter from Sweden. They have a brand new album coming out. The World Was Never Enough. Once again, February 7th on Reigning Phoenix Music. And the track you heard was Denial. And before that, something else with Jupiter in it. Good Canadian kids, Jupiter Hollow, released a single back in November. I assume and will think that it's for an upcoming album. Incivility is the track that was released on November 22nd. Check that out. I enjoyed that. What'd you think of that? And then started the show out with some brand new Dream Theater. Yes, the single was released a number of weeks ago, but we had those specialty episodes. We had Christmas, we had New Year's. So this is my first chance to play the last and probably, well, maybe they'll put out one more before the new album is out in early February. But the track you heard was A Broken Man from the upcoming album Parasomnia. And as always, all of these albums you can purchase directly through differentstagesradio.com, either as pre-orders or new releases, or you can go directly to the show archives, where you'll see a full breakdown of all the tracks played on every episode of Different Stages Radio with direct links to purchase physical product, which supports this channel and also supports the bands, which is crucial. So we have plenty of contests going on. If you didn't catch it, I just announced a new contest yesterday, the day before the show came out, on January 6th. For Whitechapel. They're coming to Western Canada, including dates in Calgary, Edmonton, and Vancouver. And we will have tickets to give away to all three of those shows. Those shows are happening in early April, and I will have details on how you can win those tickets later on in the episode. But so much to get to. I think this is going to be perhaps a bit more of an unexpected marathon episode because I need to get to... There was still another portion of the Jason McMaster interview from a month or so ago that I still want to play you a bit of that. And then also a snippet from the awesome interview I did with Casandra Carson from Paralandra is her main band, also the L.I.F.E project. But what caught my ear was a thing that she did recently with George Lynch called Cassandra's Crossing, which I've been all over for the last couple months. So I'm going to play you a snippet of that interview as well later in the show. But so much. And I've been wanting to play this for the last few weeks. I'm going to get into it now and I'll yap more later. This is a brand new track from the Night Flight Orchestra from the upcoming album Give Us the Moon. This is Way to Spend the Night. I'm JJ. This is Different Stages Radio.
When I tell you a constant maze. Our secrets somehow turn me loose. I save myself from being used. An act of love, but now it all falls down. I saw you standing in the light, a creature of a different kind, a never-ending chase, yet always around. I can feel your heart from miles away. Save me from the darkness deep inside. You are fire, you are mine. You are always on my mind. Take me to a place where we can hide over constant love alive. What a way to spend the night. Out of the silence, she's a sapphire in the dark. She's all a mystery, but she is mine to hold. Our secrets somehow turn me loose. I save myself from getting used. Signs from above, but now it all falls down. The way you make this alley shine, a temple for the yearning kind. She's full of secrets, whispering from no sound. I can feel your heart from miles away. Save me from the darkness deep inside. You are fire, you are mine. You are always on my mind. Take me to a place where we can hide over constant love alive. What a way to spend the night. The I can feel your heart from miles away. Save me from the darkness deep inside. You are fire, you are mine. You are always on my mind. Take me to a place where we can hide over constant love alive. What a way to spend the night. Forced to stay awake in my world that is at stake. All the retreat ones light up my past tenses, closing the gaps. Still I cannot tell what was, what is real. eyes. That's the top tempting to you. The downward movement has already begun. The kiss officially approved. And it feels, yeah, it feels like a war. Your demons taking control of me. And it feels, yeah, it feels like they won. Damnation is my new place to be. In the end, we are one. We're forlorn, we're forlorn. And it feels, yeah, it feels like a war. The demons taking control of me. And it feels, yeah, it feels like they won. Damnation is my new place to be. In the end, we are one. We're forlorn, we're forlorn. Damnation is my new place to be. In the end, we are one. We're forlorn, we're forlorn. Can't you see the world is open? You are following that sign. Stay! Can't you see? Can't you see the world is fine? Look at me, you're not.
Hi, this is Peter from the Halo Effect, and you're listening to Different Stages Radio with JJ.
There are truths to come.
Welcome back to Different Stages Radio. Some brand new Arch Enemy from the album called Blood Dynasty. You heard the title track, Blood Dynasty. That album is arriving in March. And then this coming Friday arriving is the brand new follow-up album from the Halo Effect, their second album, March of the Unheard. And you heard the track Cruel Perception. And before that, I played you some stuff that you might not have heard before, as in brand new bands. The one before the Halo Effect, the band was called The Third Grade. The track is called A Glitch in Time. They have a second EP coming out soon that will make up a story. Quadrivium. There we go. The band is, once again, is The Third Grade. Was digging that. Band before that, Thola. The track was Killer of the Beast from the album Unseen. That actually came out last spring. Something that just showed up in my inbox, and I thought, hey, I'm going to give this a run. So brand new to me, even though it's coming up on a year old, but still worthy, I thought. Before that, another band, Dominum, just released an album, The Dead Don't Die, that came out on December 27th. Bit of an odd time to release an album, but hey, why not if you can? The track you heard was We Are Forlorn. And before that, a band, Egres? EGRES, single Retrieval, Finnish band. I will assume that there is a full album or EP to follow, so look out for that. And then started that big run of tunes with a brand new single from the Night Flight Orchestra, Way to Spend the Night, from the upcoming album Give Us the Moon, that is out later this month. Once again, hey, I'm JJ, and like I said, lots to get to. I know I'm going to go overboard, and then I'll try to pull back a bit on next week's show, but there's so much new stuff that I want to play for you, and I also want to talk about some upcoming shows that are a big deal. And this is pretty exciting, is that we are very, very excited to announce that if you haven't seen some of the talk, I talked about it briefly on a previous episode, done some pimping online, but the infamous, the Rock Shop Vancouver Rock Shop on 1076 Granville Street, is now an official sponsor of Different Stages Radio. Very happy to have them on board. If you're not familiar with them, they've been around since the dawn of time, well, 1973 to be exact, and they're a great source for licensed merchandise, not just, shirts, long sleeves, hoodies, that kind of thing, but your jewelry, your patches, your stickers, your puzzles, your backpacks, all the various paraphernalia, your buttons, your pins, all of those things. And they have a very good, big, massive store there on 1076 Granville, and we're happy to have them on board. And because of that, we're going to be making them a part of our concert kind of calendar thing, if you will. And I just wanted to run through some contests, because there's many of them, like I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to mention soon about details about Whitechapel. But don't forget, there's still time to win tickets to see Kerry King at the Commodore in Vancouver on January 20th. We also have tickets to give away to the opening night of the tour to see Ivor and Sylvain. Very excited about that. February 2nd at the Pearl. That's going to just rip. Also looking forward to Apocalyptica in Vancouver with Nita Strauss. February 24th, a Live Nation presentation at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre. We have tickets to give away to that. Also having tickets to give away to the opening night of the Bullet for My Valentine and Trivium Tour with guests August Burns Red and Sylosis, March 30th at the PNE Forum. Also excited to be a part of letting you know, as we just spun some Arch Enemy, so we can slide that into the concert calendar. Arch Enemy going to be hitting Vancouver and Calgary. We're excited to pimp those as part of a co-pro with Modo Live. Look for those dates in April. Same goes for 3 dates with Whitechapel, as mentioned. That's going to be a big deal. April 4th in Calgary. How about I just take a quick run over to the ticket page? You hear me clicking? It's such an easy thing. You go to differentstagesradio.com. You hit on the concerts tab. You'll see a whole slew of shows that we're a part of, informing you about. And I scroll down. I'm like, oh, look at that. April 4th, Whitechapel, Brand of Sacrifice, 200 Stab Wounds in Alluvial in Calgary. Same show. April 5th in Edmonton, and then once again, April 7th in Vancouver. So I'm going to run through something now. Yeah, let's do it now. So here's how you can win tickets to see Whitechapel. So here's the thing. So before I give you the kind of the thing how to win, here's the thing to make note of, is you must email info@differentstagesradio.com and please specify which show or shows you'd like to enter for. You can only win tickets to one of the 3 shows, but you are more than welcome to enter more than one show. So here's what you're going to do to win some tickets. Okay, here you go. So to win tickets, I want you to tell me in an email, when was the last time Whitechapel played in Vancouver? Where did they play? And who was the headliner? Email your answer to info@differentstagesradio.com. You'll be entered in with a bunch of other cool people, and we'll randomly select a person to win tickets on April 1st. So April Fool's Day, we'll announce the winner. Contest runs until March 31st. Go check out info@differentstagesradio.com. Well, for entry, but also go check out differentstagesradio.com for full contest details. You must be 18 and over to enter for the shows in Alberta. You must be 19 and over for the show in Vancouver. So how about we run some Whitechapel? Let's do it. Here's some Whitechapel on Different Stages Radio.
Away.
Welcome back. Quick threesome there for you of bands touring Western Canada this coming spring. Last track I played for you was some Sylosis, who are coming to Vancouver on the opening night of the Bullet for My Valentine Trivium Tour that also features guests August Burns Red, a Live Nation presentation. Same goes for the artist before that, Kerry King, coming to Vancouver on January 20th. Yeah, with Municipal Waste and Alien Weaponry. Both of those shows we have tickets to give away to. Same goes for the Moto Live Western Canada run of Whitechapel with Brand of Sacrifice, 200 Stab Wounds, and Alluvial. April 4th in Calgary, April 5th in Edmonton, April 7th in Vancouver. We have tickets to give away to all of those shows. Hope you enjoyed some Whitechapel on the show. And then a reminder of the band that wrapped up the block before that, of course, was Arch Enemy, who are going to be playing in Vancouver on April 20th and Calgary, April 23rd. Also a Moto Live presentation, Arch Enemy with Fit for an Autopsy, Based and Thrown into Exile. And we want to thank our friends at Rock Shop Vancouver for presenting that block of tracks and being a part of Different Stages Radio. So once again, go visit Rock Shop Vancouver at 1076 Granville Street in Vancouver. They do mail order as well if you can't make it down in person, so keep that in mind. Hey, how about we get into an interview now? Shall we do that? As presented by our lovely friends at Beat Street Records at 439 West Hastings, Vancouver. I hope Beat Street had a fabulous Christmas season, and I hope you had a chance to go down there and spend some dollars. Good shop, good people, good products. Not just on the vinyl front. They're getting more CDs. Nice to see the shirts in there as well, puzzles and other various paraphernalia. They got lots of cool action figures, that kind of thing, cassettes. So go check out Beat Street Records. But yeah, so Jason McMaster, fabulous guy to talk to. I'm hoping to do it again, but him and I, we can chat for thousands of years. So the last time we did this interview thing, it was getting nearly 2 hours, and I could feel that my bladder was fighting it, and it's like, okay, Jason, this is great, but I got to cut this. We got to go. Literally got to go. So what I decided to do, because listening to a little bit of it back, and it's hard for me to listen to these things back, as crazy as it may sound to some of you. I'm sure all of us find it a bit odd listening to your own voice. I'm still working through that thing. But anywho, great to talk with him, and it seemed that as lengthy as that interview was, it kind of was almost split into three kind of chapters that I've split into three different interview portions of the video, which you can find on the Different Stages Radio YouTube channel. And it would be lovely if you subscribed to said channel. So yeah, there's 3 parts to the interview, and they are labeled as such. So go check it out. And the little segment I'm going to play for you now was us talking about the upcoming Watchtower reissues, which sound phenomenal. So there's no actual date yet, but they are coming out this year. And one of the things I thought is just super cool as far as paying attention to detail is that not only is there lots of extras and they're cleaned up and that sort of thing, but you also still get the original version with the reissue. So how cool is that? Because sometimes it's a case of, these reissues and remasters and fancy versions are nice. But still sometimes nothing beats just having the old school OG version, not doctored, not messed with. So it's cool that is happening with the Watchtower stuff. And if you don't know, there's still time, not a lot of time, but Watchtower doing a special show in the Austin, Texas area on January 18th. So just a little over a week away, kind of 2 weeks away. Good buddy of mine, a.k.a. my dad, is going down to see Watchtower. Very jealous, but good for him. So here is I chatting with Jason McMaster a couple of weeks ago, and then I'm going to play some Watchtower. I got lots more to get to, including later in the show, we're going to play you a segment of the interview I did with Casandra Carson, because that was a good time. So I'm cramming stuff, but for now, here it is. Little piece with Jason McMaster. Dangerous, you know him from Dangerous Toys, you know him from Watchtower, you know him from Broken Teeth, you know him from Ignitor, lots of things. But here's a portion of Watchtower chatting. Jason! And I was reading, this was, I think, a year or two ago when getting asked, Watchtower, that is, to do some, shows, to do albums front to back. And you had a take on when promoters are asking bands to, can you do this set? And it can take away a bit of maybe the authenticity or the spontaneity of a set when you're being told what to do. Do you have any further opinions or takes on that?
You're one of the only ones that even has brought that up, since I kind of went on record to say that I didn't really like the idea of a talent buyer. And I love Christian Larson, who puts together Hell's Heroes, highly successful festival. And I love the guy. I love what he stands for and what he's doing. And it's, like I said, successful. It's amazing what he's pulling off. And everyone it's just a love fest. But back to the point, I feel like, I kind of have a chip on my shoulder a little bit about the Control and Resistance material, because lest we forget, I was in the band when those songs were written. Therefore, Alan is singing my melodies. That's how Alan sings them. That's how the song goes. And I was there, holding the microphone when all that went down. And I love Alan too, but he knows this to be true. If it wasn't for, I had this fantasy of he's on the plane on the way to Berlin to record that record. Well, he's listening to the demos and the live versions and blah, blah, blah on his Walkman, right? Well, he's listening to me to learn the songs to hit the microphone the next week, So that sort of cartoon in my mind comes, reboots when okay, this is great that you want to relive the Energetic Disassembly record, but that's not Ron. That's not Ron playing guitar. It's Billy White. So that's another reason why it's like, well, man, I want to at least play songs where Ron was the guitar player featured on the record, meaning Control and Resistance songs. So yeah, we can do Energetic. We're going to do almost all of it anyway. So yeah, what's adding 2 more songs and then 4 songs from Control, and then you've got a hell of a set. But I did come out and say, the idea is grandiose, but I feel like there's other songs that the band needs to play within a set instead of just, wear a costume. I think we need to be Watchtower. We need to play at least something that's going to reach beyond a retro moment.
Right.
Even though Control is still old as fuck too. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That goes without saying. But with these bands, I would like to also get your opinion on, though, when bands do, whether it's one album, it's rare when a band will do more than, say, one complete album live. But when a band doesn't do it in order versus in order, do you have any opinion or take on that?
No, I think that there's something for the fan to grab onto and relive. If, like, Judas Priest does British Steel head to toe, that sounds kind of cool. But that record's 35 minutes long? What are they going to do after that? You got to throw Ripper and Victim, and you got another thing coming, and all of the other. You got to put all the sugar on it too, And
if they take British Steel and mess with the order of it live, do you have opinion on that? If they're not,
no, that wouldn't make me mad. That wouldn't make me mad at all. I feel like the flow of the record is magical, but even if they wanted to put, you don't have to be old to be wise somewhere else and rapid fire somewhere else, I feel like that could be smart too, just to keep the energy up. It wouldn't make me mad at all.
Would make you mad? I'm a little bit surprised. I thought it might. I thought it would be one of those pure truists that it has to be done in order.
Well, I understand that trait in a rock and metal fan. I really do. Which brings me to the reissue of Energetic that's coming out next year. And you know all about that too, don't you?
A little bit, but there's some additional demo tracks on there as well, isn't there?
Well, they're not demo tracks.
I thought they were demos. Okay.
No, it's okay. So I have those 2-inch masters, like I have them from 1985. I have the reels right over here. It's been about 10 years ago. We digitized them. We put them in the oven and baked the tapes, and we put them on the machine, and we digitized them. And I've got to tell you, for the first time, hearing Billy White's guitar not saturated in fucking reverb was heaven.
What messed up
you hear
15 times because your ears are trained to hear it a certain way.
Yeah, and it was heavenly because you can hear every note, and it's not just washed out by reverb. You know, it was the 80s, early to mid 80s. Everything was swimming in effects and reverb and silliness. And I feel like it's sort of retribution too, like kind of like, wow, finally people are going to really hear how good Billy is. I mean, he's an incredible visionary anyway, you know, this might be arguable, but I feel like he kind of created a style of sort of, I used to call it stop-start riff, you know, just but just popcorn riff, you know, it sounds like popcorn popping, or a guitar falling down the stairs in time. Hey, what's up? It's Jason McMaster from Watchtower, Dangerous Toys, Broken Teeth, and Ignitor, and many, many more here, listening and hanging out on Different Stages Radio with my buddy JJ.
Sometimes it's so hard to show the way you feel. Sometimes it seems like the words aren't real. Sometimes it makes no difference what you're trying to say. When all the words come out wrong anyway. I've said too many words to catch them all in time. I've used the hurting words that took away your shine. Your shine. Sometimes you can't keep from falling in, obscuring waters against the stream we swim. Sometimes I feel like drowning just to make you see. I've said too many words to catch them all in time. I've used the hurting words that took away your shine. I've said too many words to make you understand and see. There's far too many things that you and I can Sometimes it's so hard to show the way you feel. Sometimes you know the words you say aren't real. Sometimes I hate myself for hating things in you. Too many words to catch them all in time. I've used the hurting too many words to make you understand and see. There's far too many things that you and I can't say. We can only say the
Welcome back to Different Stages Radio. That was something there that slipped through my cracks. Bjørkø is the project featuring Tommy Koivusari, guitar player from Amorphous. Put out a solo album in 2023, December. So a little over a year old in reality, so not super old. The album is called Heart Rot. That track featuring Addy from Solstafir doing some vocals. Really dig that. I don't know how I missed that. Did you miss that? If you didn't, then good for you. But if you did, now you know. I enjoyed that, as well as I enjoyed before that brand new taster from the forthcoming Sacrifice album, coming out on February 21st. Volume 6 is the album. The track you heard was Antidote of Poison. That's coming out in, North America on Cursed Blessings Records. So look for that. Before that, going back to 2 albums celebrating 30th anniversaries. It's bizarre to think I remember selling these as brand new releases when I was working at HMV back in the day. The track you heard before, Sacrificed, was Sentenced, going back to their album Amok, released first week of January 1995, which somehow makes that 30 years ago. New Age Messiah, I played for you. And then the band that I played before that are definitely taking over a lot of the metal headlines these days, Nevermore. Those who know, I'm a massive Nevermore fan. I'm still out jury-wise as what their plans are. So is it just nice timing that it's also the 30th anniversary this week of the debut self-titled Nevermore album? I played you the Hurting Words. And if you've missed it, sure you haven't, but in case you have, Jeff Loomis and Van Williams have announced the reincarnation forthcoming of Nevermore. Don't know the details, but Jim Shepard is not involved. And of course we know Worrell, rest. But yeah, Jim didn't seem to be overly excited because he was not informed of their plans. He, of course, is not a part of the plans. But as of right now, as of January 6th, when I'm recording this show, it seems that things have maybe simmered down a bit. But we'll see where this goes. I don't know if I'm really, really excited, but it could be done. If it's done right, I will stand by and wait for details on what's going on in Nevermore world. But for now, we shall acknowledge the 30th anniversary of the debut Nevermore album, and it will also be, is it true, the 15th anniversary this year of what was, or still is, currently the final Nevermore album, The Obsidian Conspiracy. So that's kind of bizarre. But anyway, went before that, some King Diamond, brand new single, Spider Lily. And then, of course, you heard a double shot of Watchtower, because I played you the snippet of the Jason McMaster interview, brought to you by Beat Street Records at 439 West Hastings Street, Vancouver. Go check out Beat Street Records. But yeah, good to play a double shot of Watchtower and look forward to the reissues of Energetic Disassembly and Control and Resistance coming out at some point this year with extras and fancy and all those cool things that make music collectors like you and I all giddy. So I will now, as I knew I was going to go overboard, because it'd be about now where, as you know, that 2-hour-ish time, I'm looking for that track to kind of get us into different worlds and wind down the show. But I still got stuff I need to play, so we're going to keep going. I got 2 more blocks I want to do for you, and then I got something cool from the Toronto area to wrap the show up. But I want to get into yet another interview portion with Casandra Carson from Cassandra's Crossing, Paralandra, and the L.I.F.E Project. She kicks ass. She's a great vocalist. She's a great guitar player. She has a great sense of humor. She was a very good guest on the show. Go check out the full interview now on differentstagesradio.com. There's an interviews tab where you can find everything, or you can go directly to the Different Stages Radio YouTube channel and see all of the interviews in their entirety in video form. And as some of you may have seen, I've been slowly uploading select interviews in audio form just to give people another chance if they just want to go for a walk or something, or listen to it at their desk or bedside, drowning on the couch, any of that stuff. If you just want audio form, those are slowly coming. But you can always just, play the video and just listen to it and not actually watch it. So you got options. So here's a snippet. Once again, preview, if you want to call it that. Me chatting with Casandra Carson, followed by a couple tracks. And then I got some other rockish stuff to get to. And then, yeah, okay. So deal for now, as presented by Beat Street Records. This is I talking with Casandra Carson. So once again, I'm new to the program. There's people that are probably watching this going, how did you not know? And I'm not ashamed to say I did not know. But as I'm going back and finding out, oh, Paralandra, the L.I.F.E project, this is all brand new to me, and I'm blown away. So I want to say this is awesome. Do you mind starting with and going perhaps backwards? How did this whole thing get together with George?
Well, first off, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But it all kind of started just very serendipitously. Like I met George for the first time back in 2019. My boyfriend and I went to a George Lynch and the Electric Freedom show in Colorado Springs. And basically one thing led to another. He had an off night with his band Tantric, and they happened to know the venue owners. So they kind of like snuck us into the VIP line, like at the very back. And so we were able to meet him. And as we were all talking, the guys were like, by the way, if you need somebody to sing Street Fighting Man, Cassandra's your girl. And because we had been like kind of messing around with it at their sound checks. And he was like, oh, well, actually, if that's true, like that would probably work out great tonight because we have a fill-in singer and I don't think he knows all the lyrics yet. And so I was like, oh, well, I mean, if you're actually being serious, like I do know the song. So anyway, one thing led to another. I ended up getting up there that night and singing Street Fighting Man. And from there, like George had never heard of me or my voice. So he just like let this total stranger, based on a few other strangers' word, allowed me to come on stage and really loved my voice. And I ended up staying in touch like with Jimmy Deanda, the drummer. And then like years later, Jaron, my boyfriend, actually ends up getting the gig as Lynch Mob's bass player. And so last October, I went to one of their shows just to like support Jaron. And George saw me and he asked again, are we going to have you up on Street Fighting Man tonight? And I was like, if you want, I still know it. So got back up there that night, sang Street Fighting Man with him again, and it was even better than the first time. And we had a blast. And after the show, I was driving George back to the hotel, and we were just talking about how much fun it was. And he really enjoyed having me on stage and was very complimentary of my voice and like my energy and stuff. And I was like, well, next time we should do some Dirty Shirley. Like, that'd be really cool. And he was like, Dirty Shirley? What? And I'm like, yes, I love Dino Jalusic. Like, he's my favorite singer. And anyway, George said that he was going into the studio the next week to record the second Dirty Shirley record, but they didn't have a singer for it. It wasn't going to be Dino on this record. So they were actively looking for someone to sing. And he just flat out offered it to me and was like, would you want to sing on the second Dirty Shirley record? Because you would be perfect. Like, do you think you could write bluesy rock songs? And I was like, yeah, I think I could. And I don't know. Anyway, just like one thing led to another. I want to say like 2 weeks later, I had a full folder of songs, 12 songs that were all written. All I had to do was write the lyrics and the melodies on top of it. So yeah, 4 months later, I ended up writing and finally recording all of those songs and had the record.
Traveled to the northern lights. I wanted to see them with you dose to restore my faith. But now I'm here alone, wishing you would call your way, and I miss the attention. I sing your songs all day, 'cause I'm lonely, and I've grown impatient. Yeah, need a little patience now. Oh. Need you nearer, been away too long. Need you nearer, what if we become? I'm living here alone, wishing you would call your way, and I miss the attention. I sing your songs all day, only 'cause I'm lonely, and I've grown impatient. I need a little patience, yeah. Just a little patience.
What's up, everybody? This is Cassandra Carson from Paralandra, the Life Project, and Cassandra's Crossing, and you are listening to Different Stages Radio with JJ.
It's a curse, my friend. Permanence of the words to the end. While I'm moving, grooving, rolling, naked, waiting, hating, feeling, breathing, screaming, yeah. I'm waiting, chasing, look at me now. Look at me now. this cross-eyed stare.
So what did you think of all of that? That was some brand new Joe Holmes. You remember Joe Holmes? Guitar player, most notably in Ozzy Osbourne's band during the Osmosis and Forward period, before Zach coming back and before the Gus G period. You might also know Pharmacos that Joe Holmes put out 7-8 years ago. This features the same vocalist on Pharmacos, Robert Locke, but also features Robert Trujillo on bass and Mike Borden on drums. Of course, you know Robert from Metallica and Suicidal, and you know Mike from Faith No More, and also from some Jerry Cantrell solo albums. So yeah, solid track. Hope you enjoyed that. Before that, The Nail, another new thing on Frontiers because they like pumping out these projects. This features Girish Pradhan, who's definitely becoming something to reckon with, a voice to reckon with, from Girish and the Chronicles, also from The End Machine, and he's appearing on various other Frontiers experiences. So this band is called The Nail, self-titled album. The track you heard was called Soul Screamer, and it features the two youngsters that are the kids of Cenk Iroglu, who you may not know of him, but he's done some stuff, most notably with Kip Winger, who you know I'm a huge fan of. And he's now doing some production work for Frontiers, so I guess this is how this got together. So check out The Nail, something new you might not know, just came out a couple of weeks ago. And then, double shot of Casandra Carson related material. Hope you enjoyed that snippet of the Casandra interview. You can find the whole interview in its entirety now on the Different Stages Radio YouTube channel. And I played for you track Cassandra's Crossing, which was the first track I played you. The song is called Impatient from the debut Garden of Earthly Delights. Of course, her along with George Lynch on the whole record. So good, so good. So can't recommend that enough. That came out in October. And then also her main band, Paralandra. I played you a track from them. Look at Me Now from their album The Body Electric that was released last year. And she has her other band, The L.I.F.E Project. And not to give away too much of the interview, but she talks about The L.I.F E Project, how they're working on an EP that they started tracking, a few weeks or almost a month ago now. And that's going to see the light of day sometime in 2025. So she's very busy and very talented. Check out Casandra Carson. So how about we get a little sludgy for a bit, and then I'm going to wrap things up. But I wanted to squeeze in some, and they keep plugging away. Good for them. Let's get into some brand new Pentagram on Different Stages Radio.
You know what
death, eaten up by society's heaven. I'm walking the tightrope, never gonna fall like a cat with Maine Coon paws. Not gonna lie, never sleep at night, looking down and I see it all around.
just had for breakfast. Roads lost on me, it's true. Time to exit. Still we ride, and that makes all the difference. And we become a better jump to distance. A better jump to distance. Don't like being sunburned, that don't keep me off the beach. I don't like being told good cake is out of reach. But I like the wisdom that this distance has to teach. Mile by mile, bed by bed, cool on the lead. Still we came, and that made all the difference. And we become a better judge of distance. The beauty of resistance. And now here we are, a better judge of distance.
some sludge and some doom and some avant-garde stuff there to get you through to the end of the episode. Almost. That was WYATT E. And I've been digging a few tracks that I've been hearing from this album that I would love to try to pronounce, but I'm not going to bother. The track is called, though, The Diviner's Prayer to the Gods of the Night. The album comes out this Friday. If you want to know the name of the album title, how about you go over to differentstagesradio.com, check out the pre-orders, and you scroll down to WYATT E, and you can see the said album title. And good luck with that, pronouncing that one. But yeah, a couple tracks I've heard, digging it a lot. Before that, Godzillionaire have an album called Diminishing Returns that will be out next week, January 17th. You heard Third Street Shuffle. Before that, coming out on Heavy Psych Sounds on February 14th, Valentine's Day, a little Warlung, White Light Seeker from their upcoming album, The Poison Touch. Warlung is the band. And then started off with a brand new single from Pentagram. They're still plugging. Played you Live Again from their upcoming album, Lightning in a Bottle, that is going to be dropping on your lap on January 31st. So good to get a little bit of sludgy stuff in there. And I want to once again thank our core sponsor, all of our sponsors, but want to thank the Moose Vancouver at 724 Nelson Street. Want to thank Beat Street Records at 439 West Hastings, Vancouver, and our newest sponsors, the Vancouver Rock Shop at 1076 Granville Street, Vancouver. Go give them a visit in person or online. Vancouver Rock Shop is where you can get loaded with a bunch of lovely licensed band merch. So thanks once again for tuning in. Oh, here's something I wanted to remind you of, and this happens almost every week. When I do the show, just gives you a bit of insight. When I'm piecing it all together and I first throw it up online, I'll always give it one kind of run through. Sometimes I might adjust a level a bit slightly, or if there's something that seems a bit weird, just perhaps do a reload on it if you're just streaming it, and or if you've downloaded the show, perhaps give it a new, fresh download, because sometimes there can be little glitches along the way that I didn't quite catch the first time that need to be suddenly cleaned up. Or sometimes it's just a matter of just the interweb in general with buffering and stuff. So sometimes there can be just issues that are beyond our control, but the ones that are, I do my best to clean those up for you. So if you're encountering any sort of weirdness, by all means, please reload, refresh, or re-download the show. I'm going to leave this week with a new artist that another one I had not heard of. Canadian chap by way of Brazil, or perhaps his family, Rodrigues. Rodrigues from Toronto. He put out an album this past October called Tales of a Changing Life Part 2. And seems like an interesting chap. I want to give him more of a spin, but I'm liking what I'm hearing. He's a guitarist, of course, obviously, music teacher. Just tasteful player. And seeing that he's a big fan of Russian Van Halen, how do I not kind of get on board and curious more about that? So here's something new and fresh you may not know. Once again, from the album Tales of a Changing Life Part 2. And if you want to purchase this stuff, once again, all the links are on differentstagesradio.com. Just check out the show synopsis, and you can find links on how to purchase all of these albums. And this is the track called Mum's Lullaby. I'm JJ. This is Different Stages Radio, and we'll see you next week.
Moo.